Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Students, today I'm going to give you presentation on the electrochemical cells. Electrochemical cells is an application of the electrochemical process. Electrochemical cells are those cells in which there is a relationship between the chemical energy and electrical energy. That is, in these cells, the chemical energy convert into the electrical energy, or in these cells, the electrical energy can be converted into the chemical energy. Chemical energy could be in the form of substance, that could be element, and electrical energy means electricity. These chemical cells are of two types. The first one is the electrolytic cell and second one is the galvanic cell. In these cells, the two main reaction occurs. First one is the spontaneous reaction and second one is the non-spontaneous reaction. You know, in our daily life, various spontaneous reaction occurs, such as rusting of iron, passing of current through the electrode, or through the bulb or the tube light, or through the fan. As a result, it starts running. So, the spontaneous reactions mean those reactions which take place itself and they need no energy to occur. Second reaction is the non-spontaneous reaction. You know, we are required some source of energy to burn. We are required to flow the water from lower level to higher level. We are required some energy in the form of heat to bake the cake, or to bake the loaves, or to bake the bread, etc. These are related to the non-spontaneous reaction. That means the non-spontaneous reactions are those reactions which are required some source of energy and they do not take place itself. Now come over the electrolytic cells and galvanic cells. How these reactions are related with these chemical cells are related with these reactions. You know, the electrolytic cells are those cells in which the electrical energy is converted into the chemical energy. If we see the word electrolytic, that means that electrolytic means electricity and lytic means lysis, breaking. In other words, in this cell, the breakage of the chemical substance with the help of electricity is carried out. So, these kind of cell are utilized for the production of various metals which are normally not dug out from the earth, such as sodium, aluminium, gold, copper, etc. Furthermore, these electrolytic cells are utilized for the production of the various compounds such as caustic soda, that is sodium hydroxide. It is also utilized to make cheaper metal, to convert them into the precious metal by the electroplating process. Electroplating is that process in which one metal is deposited on another metal. This process is carried out with various metals such as zinc, silver, gold, chromium, copper, etc. etc. Furthermore, with the help of the electrolytic cells, we can make we can make anodized aluminum that is utilized in the construction during the RBC lenter. Now we see the construction of the electrolytic cell. If we see the construction that, then we will come to know that it consists of a single chamber, mean a single container, in which two electrodes are dipped. These are the electrodes, and these electrodes are connected with the battery, that is an EMF source. Now the electrodes are the rods that are made of graphite, and these rods can carry the electricity. When these electrodes are connected with the battery and dip in the solution, then one electrode becomes negative electrode because it is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and that electrode is called the cathode. When the electrode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, that electrode is called the anode. So what happens when these electrodes are dipped in the solution and connected with the EMF source such as battery, the chemical substance which is electrolyte in the container change into the ions. The positive ion would be gathered around the cathode, and negative ion would be gathered around the anode. So the main components of these cells are the electrodes, which are of two types, cathode and anode, electrolyte, and electrolyte is the chemical substance which allow the electricity to pass through it. Battery, which is an EMF source which is utilized to convert electrolyte into the ions, and the vessel in which the electrolyte is present. Now come over the second type of the cell, which is called the galvanic cell. The galvanic cell is also called the voltaic cell. It is also called the Daniel cell because it was constructed first time Frederick Daniel. The Daniel cell are those cells which convert the chemical energy into the electrical energy. In other words, in this type of cell, spontaneous reaction take place, whereas in the electrolytic cell, the non-spontaneous reaction take place because we are required some energy, and that energy is the electricity. Here we will produce the electricity with the help of these cells. So their examples are the dry cells, which are utilized in our daily life to run the ties or electrical appliances. Second, the batteries, which are utilized in our vehicles to run them. Now we see the construction of this cell. This cell consists of two vessels, two electrodes. One is called the copper electrode and second is called the zinc electrode. Second, two different electrolytes are utilized, which are dissolved in two different containers. Then there is a salt bridge, and the last one is the voltmeter. The electrodes are used here is copper cathode and zinc anode. The copper cathode is made of the copper, which is connected with the zinc anode through the voltmeter, and the function of the voltmeter is to measure the electricity. Whereas the salt bridge connects both cells, and the salt bridge contain an inert electrolyte, and the ends of it are have a porous in shape, which allow the electrolyte, which allow the ions to pass through them. As a result, the ions pass from one container to the other container. Now two different reactions take place. At copper cathode, the oxidation takes place. When the electrolyte, which is zinc sulfate, dissolve in the container 1 and the zinc cathode is dipped in it, then zinc sulfate change into the zinc ion. As a result, the zinc convert into the zinc ion and the electron starts flow to the second chamber. The first chamber is called the half cell and second chamber is called the second half cell, because two different reactions take place in two different containers. The oxidation of the zinc result in the formation of zinc ion with the liberation of electron, which moves along the which pass through the voltmeter and then reach the second half cell, where the copper is reduced. As a result, this process carry on and the potential difference appear on the voltmeter. So we can say that this type of cell is utilized for the production of the electricity. In this topic, the main thing are the two cells. Number one is the electrolytic cell and second is the galvanic cell. So electrolytic cells, the electrical energy is converted into the chemical energy, whereas the galvanic cell, the chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy. This is all about the topic. Thank you very much. Allah.